Are you ready for some kindness and friendship? Welcoming you for another most special, most yummy update. We are witnessing Israel and Iran. Friends, obviously the World War III fight is continuing. It is pre-programmed. It comes out every single year. Middle East has been fighting for 3,000 plus years. Now, unfortunately, when it comes to this, these bombs and this escalation and everything coming out here, crypto is caught in the wildfire as usual, and we can't really do much about it. We just have to let it all play out once again. The thing, though, is that in the context of what's been going on, Bitcoin's still sitting around this zone. We might have one more flippy flip action here, friends, where we do a rinsing out. I know everyone's like, we're really, really tired and everything out here, but you just don't know. It might be some sort of continuation where everything comes in and looks like it's all over. I want to show you this as well. There's a Pentagon pizza report. Look at this. At 6:59, nearly all pizza establishments near the Pentagon experienced a huge surge in activity. Huge, right? Only 10 minutes later, all of these locations had a significant drop in activity. So it's wild, friends. Pretty much, so this is wild, man. What they do is they check the pizza stores around the Pentagon. And yeah, right before the Israel strike, these things went up. So that's how they knew, oh, something's about to happen. All the pizzas, it's kind of funny how, man, people check all this stuff out. That's actually probably like Coconut Intelligence Agency training stuff to see out here. It's kind of wild, man, to see this. Israel striking Iran. And it's going to be kind of funny now. Probably Pentagon have to make their own pizza stores since this has become like obviously a meme on the internet and everything out here. What's going on with James Wynn, friends? So apparently they found another James Wynn account. So you might say, oh, we told you it was all psyops. He was actually making money. Wrong. He wasn't fully hedged. He's still, so instead of losing 20 million deposit, he's only lost 16 million. He still round-tripped the 100 million, okay? So the detective, right, he found the wallet, basically another one, but look, you don't know it's actually him. He goes, there is a public wallet and a hidden wallet, and they do the same trades. They've all done the same trades, okay? Some of them are not 100% together, but they've done the same trades, okay? Then he's done a deep dive into it, and he's shown how, look at this. He does a public long, and then he does a hidden short. 20th May, public long, and then a hidden short. So basically, that's funny, right? On 20th of May, his hidden short is he took profit. You know what I mean? Oh, he's not hedging, you know what I mean? Like he's just taking profit out here, but that is equivalent. And then hidden long, public short. Okay, so he sees it out here. But you probably like, that's why I wanted to dive deeper. Is there some sort of mystery and everything out here? His hidden account has 4 million in profit. Yes, it's 4 million. Okay, but let's continue. So we have 4 million in profit. He's actually got a leverage long Ethereum now with 25x leverage. His liquidation price is 2,382 as well. So if we check out Ethereum, where is that friendly Ethereum? It is around 2,565. This is Ethereum's price. These skitsy actions out here. So, you know, I hope it does well. But let's continue. Some funny memes as well from Dane. Thank you, Dane. James Wynn, the best to ever do it. Probably does look a little like this if you check it out here. So there you go, friends. Yeah. So pretty much I guess the conspiracy was that he did it. He gained a huge following. He got that. But yeah, man, look, I don't think, look, man, $16 million is not worth the same as a freaking $290,000 Twitter account. Okay, it's not. Oh wow, you're popular and stuff out here. Like, come on, dude, you could have done. You know what I mean? It's just he got wrecked. That's it. He got wrecked trading. He's trying to do these other account stuff out here, but yeah, instead of 20 million loss, it's still 16 net million loss. Yeah, it is and the 100 million round trip as well. Now, I wanted to give this another mention to you too, friends. So we've got a list of all the crypto ETFs coming, just to give you an idea of the bubble mania. Not done yet, man. So we might have, the ETF bubble that might appear in our cycle. So I'll just give you an idea. Remember, we have a belief in each other, but here are the concurrent themes for crypto: meme coin super cycle, stablecoin super cycle, Bitcoin treasury bubble, and the crypto IPO bubble. So you never know, we might have the ETF bubble that comes out here. But to be honest, like, man, who wants to buy those altcoins in an ETF. Think about what's left, you know? We'll play some Pumpy G music, but we have ETFs coming, the blue column here. Litecoin, Solana, XRP, Doge, Cardano, Polkadot, HBAR, Avalanche, and their odds are there. So when they appear, it'll probably start the cascading. You get all these things released, pretty much opens up crypto to the world. It might be more of the euphoric top marker signals and everything, you know, as we might see. But for the rest of us, we want stuff, I guess, that doesn't have the ETF. You know, just to let you know, friends, just be honest, the ETF is exit liquidity for like colossal big institutional size whales. That's what it is. That because you got no other way to dump your coins. Like how is a collective group of whales going to dump 10% of the Doge supply? It takes a long time. You know what I mean? Like, so you need that excess volume and everything out here to come out. All right. And what about Litecoin? You know, Charlie Lee already dumped, but for everyone else, so it's the same shit. We're looking for stuff that doesn't have that spotlight on it because we're still early. This is the daily return for PulseChain, PLS. We did some skitsy action. I want to show you again. So let's give you a quick update on pDAI. pDAI is hanging around here. It is about a 2x away from clearing all the levels of the FUD. So we look forward to that. PulseChain. I'm seeing more Richard Hart cope. A lot of people blaming Richard Hart. A lot of people saying stuff here. We can't do anything, friends. Like, you can't control the business cycle, man. Like, everything is still down. Everything is still down. Everything. You can cherry pick some stuff, right? But yeah, who cares about the cherry picking, bro? You know what I mean? Like, it's outside of our control. We just need that PMI to start reversing up. I've covered for you. I did some juicy macro news here for you yesterday, telling you like all the forward-looking indicators for the ISM PMI, they are rising. The forward ones, as in the next 6 to 9 months, you know? So expecting this thing to start ticking up. But yeah, it is what it is, man. You know, and then you got, look, these bombs going out here. Remember, man, we got to watch this again. This thing is just next level.
pDAI to $1, bro! pDAI to $1! pDong to $1!
Just absolutely next level protesting out here, right? Haters will say it's AI. Man, this thing's just blowing my mind what it's doing. We literally can't tell anymore, man. We literally can't tell. Man, it's just, oh man, here's a thing, okay? This is going to be messed up. I know the government's going to do it. They can make AI alterations of news events, and then they can make AI to publicly post about their new edited fake one, so the government can, like, you know, do a false flag operation or to basically have total control. So what are you and I going to do? Nothing. You can't do anything. You're like, you know it's fake. You know all the supporters are bots. They're AI bots. They're not real humans. Messes with your head, bro. What's reality at that point? And by the way, here's another thing. Okay, let me tell you something. This is how, friends, the world's going to change really, really, really fast. Okay? In a world where AI agents outnumber humans, but AI agents are economic, as in they have their own crypto wallets that they operate, what good is our voice? Who cares that we're human, right? Because we all have a price on each other. You know that? You know this Uniswap formula? I remember, Chris, I made a video for you. We spoke about it once. Friends, the Uniswap formula is going to change the world in more ways than you think, because the Uniswap allows you to pretty much do a liquidity pair with anything, right? What happens when we tokenize health insurance, life insurance? What happens when you and I have an NFT which has our biometric information, and we have an NFT based off what our insurance is worth? What do you think the NFTs, what do you think the health insurance is going to plug into? Your income? Your network effect? It's going to grab stuff like this. It's going to do a pricing model for you. So what happens in a world where you literally can look at humans and go, oh, you're only worth 100,000. That guy's worth 4.8 million. They're more important. What happens in that world? The government can see that world. We can all see that world. You just walk. Now, we won't be able to see everybody's wallets probably. They'll find privacy solutions, but you know what I mean? How does the world change? And then, but think about this. Okay, who cares if you're a $4.2 million walking human? We have economic agents who are billionaires, right? So we will see in our lifetime, there will be an economic agent that becomes a billionaire because it has its own currency. It can probably make applications on the future, make stuff for humans, make stuff for other economic agents. But then we have a discussion, right? Who's going to be feeding at the money currency? That's why you need CBDCs for total control. It's wild, yeah? So that's where it's all coming, you know? But that's why we all see all this. That's why AI, it's starting to get exciting because look at the stuff it's making, right? But it hasn't got to bubble stuff yet. We've got to end with the bubble mania. MicroStrategy Director Carl Dickerson has dumped all of his MicroStrategy shares for $10 million plus. Okay, so I've written here, MicroStrategy maxis are adamant that he is dumping shares to buy Bitcoin directly instead. Okay, so I've attached the MicroStrategy to BTC ratio, MSTR-BTC. This is a long-term weekly chart. This chart basically needs to go up for MicroStrategy. It's so tough, dude. Like, you know, all charts eventually go down at some point. You know, so at some point, remember this is a ratio. Otherwise, it's inferior to BTC, right? So this was just the post out here. Carl Dickerson, as you can see, when directors quietly exit, investors should pay attention. But yeah, I think that's why I wanted to just show you, hey, the other side of people saying that the MicroStrategy maxis are saying, no, he's dumping the shares because he's actually just going and buying Bitcoin, which is true because MicroStrategy is trading at $2 for every $1 Bitcoin. So he's effectively, he is selling a $210,000 Bitcoin right now. He gets to sell it because he owns the shares. And then he's going to buy the $100,000 BTC. But yeah, it's not something you really want to be seeing if you're holding it. That's all. Friendly reminder, I made 165 YouTube videos in the month. My gosh, friends, I watch channels, you know, it's funny. I check out the Finance Guru channel, guys. And like, let's go look at them. I just want to see how many total videos they've done in like their whole life. Okay, literally the whole channel. Let's see it here. So Andre Geek, 916 videos. I don't know how I exist, friends. I should be dead, man. You know, I almost died in a car accident, but I don't feel like I'm actually here. This is too visceral, bro. Andre Geek, I'm just going to show you this as well, friends. Like, even, let's look at Meet Kevin. And Meet Kevin has a lot of clips and stuff out here. Meet Kevin has... Oh, Meet Kevin! He's got the same amount of videos as me. It's kind of funny. Man, it's just... I can't believe it. And Jeremy Lafufu, 2,700 videos. So, man, but here's the thing, like, as well. Everyone's always sharing their passion and everything and out here to the world, but... This is contrarian. That's the thing, man. This is like, this is next level skits. You know, like what I'm doing, friends. I have videos where I'm literally going, warning, soy boys are unsubscribing right now, and they're making me too bullish because the same losers who can't get anything right are now bleeding. Unsubscribing Twitter, unsubscribing YouTube. I couldn't give a shit, bro. If I just held one person on this earth and I die, that's enough for me. I really don't care. By the way, you're making me more bullish while I'm talking about it because I know you get nothing right for the past 4 years and now you're leaving after something went down 99%. My gosh, let me go buy some right now. It's kind of like, literally it, man. This pDAI and EHEX stuff out here. Remember the pDAI, the gravestone emoji was given by everybody on the 19th of April. Okay, and it's just funny. It's up 10x, bro. Just, oh boy. Okay, if this goes back to the all-time high, oh my gosh. At 3 cents, this will be 110x. Like, you just don't get this, friends. I watch these people, man. They change their marketing. They update stuff. They address things. Like, you know, like Meet Kevin is like, oh, I'm really, really sorry. And so I got caught for doing this. Like, it's totally different, bro. And I'm here, dude. I've got literally a giant peg here. The nipples do stay pegged, friends. Okay, and on the topic of pegs, yeah, but you gotta learn this, okay? I get louder as the price gets cheaper. All right? You don't see this out in the world. Only 1% of people do this. Okay, everybody gets louder as the price goes up. Yes, I get louder as the price goes down. Okay. I want to show you this message as well from the community favorite in pDAI, Mr. NineIronCapital. Okay, right here. So Mr. NineIronCapital, let's read this. As geopolitical risk rises, so too does the likelihood of capital controls. The importance of decentralized stability will become clear in the coming months. pDAI and PulseChain are critical infrastructure for anyone looking for a non-partisan safe haven. Never forget that. Mr. IntPro, honestly curious, what happened to the Vietnamese guy and that whole thing? Is he still minting and dumping, or has that ended now? pDAI, there was never a Vietnamese guy. Quite interesting, makes you think. And I only said this literally 15,000 times out here. Shout out as well to Mr. HexJamHex. It's kind of funny. I think I know. Oh yeah, I know. Friends, I'm a freak. I know whose monitors these are, by the way. I know whose trading monitors these are. These are Stephen Kalajian. Okay, Stephen Kalajian. Ah, man, Stevie's awesome. Stephen Kalajian. Yeah, let's see. So Stephen, I have a soft place in my heart here for him, man. I know this place. He's a tour. Stephen, he's a trade. It's funny. So yeah, I signed up. I was doing this stuff. The thing though is, once again, I tried so many things. And I just kept looking at the asymmetric upside of crypto. And so I was like, man, every fiber of my soul and being is saying holding long term is going to murder these things beyond imagination. But it's hard because no one's going to give you a confirmation of that. No one. Because if you go talk to everybody, everyone says, oh, do the safe thing. Do the safe thing. Oh, just do this or do this trading or do this S&P 500, go buy stocks, go buy dividends or buy real estate property. Everyone says that. Obviously, because if this asymmetric upside is really going to work out, everyone's going to say it's a bad idea right now. That's why it's priced so low right now. That's why the upside's big. But yeah, so man, it is just, this is how these things all work out, friends. So you got to remember, man, like, you know the term lock in? Yeah, you can only lock into one thing, right? Yeah. Like you can't try to become a professional football player, quit after 13 years and now try tennis. And then quit after 10 years and then try to do like backstroke swimming. You know what I mean? Once you lock into one thing, you lock in. So the odds though, like you can't beat this, friend. Like you got to think with long-term investing, all right? Don't think about tomorrow. Don't think about next week or even next year, okay? Think about year 10 to year 20. Think about that, okay? If you're trading the skill set, yeah, if you're one of the lucky few who are still around in year 10, you don't autopilot in year 11, in year 12, and year 13. You don't. Okay. But if you're long-term investing, you do, bro. You literally just like, sit around, wait around. Like, for example, imagine, friends, you had 50 BTC now. All right. Imagine you had 50 BTC. Do you literally have to do anything now? No. If you're just sitting on that, you don't have to do anything. Imagine you got to buy 50 BTC at $100. Right. So, and think about somebody, so compare someone. So 50 BTC, right, is worth 5 million. Okay. Imagine someone had a 5 million trading account and they're still trading. They're still actively trading. You see what I mean? So compound interest works for you. Yeah. By the way, there's another thing as well. When you have like $1 million in your portfolio, yeah, $1 million trader, remember like, yeah, there's risks with both, but like the trader has like way higher odds of ruining themselves. They can go on tilt. They can fail to adapt. They can risk too much. You know what I mean? You can't do any of that. But like, wouldn't you love? I know a lot of you would love $1 million. You know, because I'm sure watching this channel, you know exactly the coins to throw them into. Yeah, maybe you have some BTC, Ethereum, some Painlink, right? You maybe in PulseChain, whatever it is, but you have an idea of stuff you want to put in. See what I mean? That means you're ahead of the game, right? Whereas all these other JEETs, they're not thinking like that. JEETs are thinking about like, oh, they'd settle it immediately and then go basically do a scarcity mindset move, like fading the 4-year business cycle that's about to pump up. So you've learned a lot today, friends. We have much more to come around the corner. This is the Ethereum price chart. The next gap is at 3,200. Hopefully we make it. Like, subscribe. Catch you soon.